Alright, what's up familiar faces and people with really ugly braces? Welcome back to the Sammy Whammy YouTube channel. I know, it's a common thing by this point. Dude uploads twice, 2 days in a row, and then goes on a break for, I don't even know how long it's been, 3 weeks? I don't know. I feel like, with all the stuff that I've been doing lately, you guys don't know, but I feel like I've been running through life and life has caught up with me because I've been feeling insanely exhausted lately. I know, it's a cope. Yeah, that's why you haven't been uploading in so long. You're trying to come up with an excuse. But yeah, seriously, I've been really exhausted lately, you know? I've been focusing on a lot of stuff lately, trying to achieve things, make my goals in life, and because I've been speed running life so much lately, it's really hard to look back and think about all the things that really led me here and all the memories I've had, and even the now. It's hard to focus on what I'm doing right now because I'm just grinding, you know? And I think a lot of my exhaustion comes from me just running straight through life, and I feel like life has finally caught up to me, you know? So I'm gonna take this as a sign to slow down a little bit and think about myself as a person and all the things that have made me who I am, you know? So yeah, this video is about memories. Or more importantly, how so many people take memories, or memory in general, for granted. So let's get into it. And I want you guys to hear me out because I'm gonna sound like such an old man when I talk about this sort of stuff, but bear with me. So I'm a really big fan of concerts. I love music, concerts are really cool. It's fun to see all these people perform some of your favorite songs and all this sort of stuff. It's a lot of fun. But it really pisses me off when so many people think they have the need to pull out their cell phones and record the concert. Especially now in the 21st century, there's always going to be a professional camera, a professional person, you know what, multiple cameras cutting in and out of the concert so you can see all the different angles, you know? And all these people still feel the need to record it. And that's just because they want to say, yeah, I've been there. It's not like they can't remember for themselves, you know? And people take that sort of stuff for granted. And I think that's really, I think it's sad. I know there's that old man mentality coming in, but seriously, dude, since we live in a world where everything's recorded, what's the purpose of you trying to record it as well? Because you'll be able to watch the concert pretty much anywhere. There's no need to pull it out except for saying, yeah, guys, there's some proof that I was at this concert. They record everything. Yeah, this is going on my social media page. This is going on my Instagram. This is going on my TikTok. This is going on my everything. And dude, come on. It's not like you can... Are you not able to remember for yourself? Because, I don't know. I think you're going to have a much stronger memory of a concert if you just remember it. Of course, if you look at pictures and videos, studies have shown it does trigger a lot of memories about things. But you can't just experience it completely vicariously straight through all this digital media. All these people with their little rectangle or things with cameras and shit on them to watch things through the camera. There are people who pull out phones at concerts, watch the concert through the phone. It's like the Matrix, man. We live in the Matrix. And that's unfortunate. Why do people are so obsessed with being there, and there's that fear of missing out that kind of is built into a lot of people's mentalities. I gotta record everything I do so I can show, I can show everyone that, yeah, this happened. I was here, you know? And people need to realize that it's just, you can just remember it through your brain. Come on, dude. And then there's all these important life experiences. They just throw all this shit on camera. No matter what it is. I've seen people record some of the weirdest fucking shit just because, oh yeah, this is going in the family handbook. This is going to... I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel. I'm a vlogger. What am I even saying in this video? I feel like my mind has lost me. I don't know. That's how I've been feeling for the past few days anyway. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But seriously, it's just, come on. I feel so disconnected because everyone's just blocked. They're staring at their screens all day. It's not like they can live a normal fucking life. And they just fill up their phone cameras with all these pictures and videos and things trying to show off their entire life to people. And I just don't think that's necessary in any sense. Come on. You could easily just record. Hey, if you want to record and take pictures of things, don't be excessive with it. You can have a picture or a video, but it's brief or something, and then you'll be able to trigger your memory, and then you'll be able to tell your friends, oh yeah, remember when that happened, remember when this happened, rather than saying, oh, remember when this happened, and then they say, oh, no, and then you pull out the photo and say, yeah, I caught this all on tape, you know, I got this, you remember? What am I saying? But seriously, I think people can learn a big lesson if they learn to not record so many things and just try to live without a camera. And hell, even try living without a phone. I did that for a week one time, and that was something else. And I do remember that more than a lot of other stuff. And what's really cool is that studies have actually shown that when you don't have technology recording everything around you, you're able to record things a lot better. You're able to have a more positive experience and that sort of stuff. People are always saying, "Oh man, that's not camera worthy," when in reality, it's memory worthy. Everything's memory worthy, and people are trying to play stuff up for the camera, trying to make it seem like they're having more fun than they actually are, and just say, come on, live life genuinely. Something cool happens, keep that in your brain, you'll remember it, and it is clear that a lot of human minds react more positively. Well, they react strongly to more positive experiences, and in the future you'll be able to memorize. Well, why do I say memory? You'll be able to remember a lot of the more positive stuff, that shit that happens in your life, rather than really negative stuff. And that's where nostalgia comes from. We think of it as the good old days, you know, and that's just because that's how we want to remember it. We don't want to remember all this bullshit going through our lives. I bet a lot of miserable people out here can't remember too much about what their day-to-day life was. Why? Because they were being miserable fucks all day long. They did nothing except for whine and cry or whatever. They might develop the habit of, oh, sit around, mope all day, go to bed, wake up, repeat. It's like those shorts or memes or whatever. But seriously, people remember their positive experiences much better rather than negative ones, unless that negative experience is a fucking, I don't know, disaster or death or something, but, you know, that's something different. But seriously, I think, if people can put away their screens for a second, they'll be able to live life a lot happier than if they try to live life through a camera, if they try to live life through a filter or a lens or a camera. And yeah, I do sound like an old man, but I think that is something a lot of people can learn from their lives. And this brings me to a second point that I had, and that was that it also has to do with memory, and it's another example of us taking our memory for granted, and that is Google. Google is a website, you probably know what it is. It's more of a search engine. You type shit into Google, it brings up results. We are so reliant on Google nowadays. We try to look up information on Google all the time. We forget one little thing, hop onto Google, boom, instant answer. And that is really fucked up the way we can memorize things. We can memorize things a whole lot better if we don't rely on that instant information, if that makes any sense. If we didn't have search engines, we'd be able to retain information a lot better because it's seen as more valuable, especially back then, since, you know, you'll have to go into a book and search it up manually. That's just tedious. Why not just memorize it yourself rather than, oh, I'm gonna look up my answer on Google. And it just results in a lot of laziness, which in turn results in much worse memory retention. And I think people lose sight of how valuable their memory can be, and you'll be able to memorize things much better if you just look at it for a little bit, remember it, and you'll be able to say, oh cool, I do remember that, rather than, oh, I have a vague memory of this, let me Google it real quick so I can be completely 100% sure of what's been going on. And yeah, that's unfortunate. I can see why people would use Google if you're studying or something, but that's not the best tool. It's more of try to memorize it and then memorize it completely off the bat without any resources around you. No peeking, you know? No, don't look to the side and say, yeah, that's my Google search engine. I'm gonna use it as my secret weapon if I fuck up something when I'm trying to memorize it. I don't even know what I'm doing. This video is gonna sound so disjointed. I'm gonna seem like such a schizophrenic when I talk in this video. What am I even doing with my life? Oh man, I don't upload for so long. And I mean, this happens every time I don't upload. I come back, start making a video, I think it's a banger, and it just falls apart. But anyway, that's pretty much what I had to say in this episode. Hell, I might even do a fucking redux of this video, a reprise, and do a better version of this video. And make it seem like something people can actually listen to. Because this is hard to listen to. If you somehow manage to make it through here, you're a W. But anyway, that is the video. Real quick, just want to talk about a few things. So, 420 happened. It was excellent. 419 happened too. Still didn't take LSD. But 420 was fun. Got high as shit. Couple of sad deaths happened lately, and that kind of made me sad. Some cool anniversaries and music happened. That was dope. And what else happened? Oh yeah, the channel did really well from last video. That was really unexpected. Except I lost a subscriber, possibly because I don't fucking upload. I'll get that done eventually. But yeah, it's just, again, I was being honest during the intro. It's really hard to get a lot of stuff done right now because I'm just grinding my ass off. If you don't know, I graduated high school a year early, and I'm going to be doing university in 3 years as opposed to 4, which means I'll be graduating uni at 20, which means I'm just grinding my ass off, which is what I'm saying makes me so exhausted and makes me feel so tired of life, you know? I already said the thing earlier where I feel like I'm running from life and it's caught up to me, and that's really made me exhausted, and it's made it really hard to keep myself motivated and keep myself moving forward. And that's something I need to realize is something that I need to know when to slow down, when to speed up, and that sort of stuff. It's just hard when you've got all these deadlines in life, and realistically, if I really wanted to, I could just grind and grind and grind and grind and grind, but that's gonna make me a fucking miserable. And I'd rather have at least a little bit of bliss, a little bit of happiness going on, rather than being some miserable little fuck all the time trying to memorize all this shit and study and do all these exams and all this garbage. Especially since my fucking very first year of uni is almost wrapping up, and that is a lot of fucking work. I'm fucking miserable right now. But anyway, I'm probably gonna end the video here. I don't really know what else to talk about. I feel like I'm missing something, and that's gonna make me pissed. I might just hop into the comments if I remember it. Maybe I'm just going crazy in schizophrenic mode, and there wasn't anything else to talk about. But yeah, I recorded this in just a couple really long takes, which is why I'm stuttering and sputtering, repeating the same words over and over and over again. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Like, subscribe, do all that garbage. Anyway, this has been Sammy Whammy. Peace.